Hello folks! Well, we've seen so many places in Pennsylvania. It's a shame we haven't seen the Capitol. But that's what we are here to do today. It is currently Easter Sunday, and while everything is closed, the adventure still continues. So, here we are at the National Civil War Museum here in Harrisburg, the capital of the Keystone State. The Civil War was one of the deadliest wars in American history. On American soil, it was the deadliest war. In this region, such battles as Gettysburg and Antietam took hundreds of thousands of lives, both from the North and the South. But after the war, it was decided that the soldiers who died on behalf of the Confederacy were indeed American soldiers, although for a rebel cause. So likewise, despite all the political and social changes and strife that's going on right now, it's important to remember, despite what you believe, despite what I believe, we're all Americans. Furthermore, it's important to know that we're all humans as well, so we should all treat each other with general human respect. As far as the National Civil War Museum behind me, well, since it's Easter, it's closed, so I have no way in. But luckily, a couple years ago, I went to this same very place, and I took a few pictures. So luckily, you all will get to know what's on the inside. As far as if any of you would like to visit, I would totally recommend, on a day that's open. There are so many exhibits that really showcase what the Civil War was all about. It's a wondrous place where you can learn a lot about not only the Civil War, but the lead up to the Civil War and everything following that. Now naturally, the National Civil War Museum is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to Harrisburg. There is so much to see and do that we'll get to discover right here. And if you don't believe me, if my words don't prove it enough, take a look at this magnificent skyline behind us. Take a grand look, everyone. As you can see, it's a magnificent view. The Capitol building right there, all the other industry buildings for business and commercial purposes. It's just beautiful. What I want to tell you all is that this is different from generally everywhere we have been in Pennsylvania, geographically speaking. Now, Pennsylvania does not have one universal climate. Pennsylvania encompasses many different geographical regions, and well, this is a different one compared to eastern Pennsylvania, where it's mostly mountainous in the north and hilly in the south. Where we're standing right now, some may call it South Central Pennsylvania. Otherwise, it's known by its more colloquial term, Amish country. And believe me, we'll get to see that a little bit more in the future. But where we are, generally, it's not so mountainous, and what you see the most of is flat farmland and a little bit of hills sprinkled in between. So yeah, let's take a look at Harrisburg in more detail. Wait. All right, I'm waiting. Well, here we are. Downtown Harrisburg. Alright, this is definitely no small town. This is probably the largest city we've gone to thus far. The only problem now is when you're in a major city, you have to stop at every intersection and wait, as the stoplight says. Since it's Easter Sunday, These are the church bells of the church I just showed you. Very mesmerizing, enchanting. What a beautiful way to celebrate Easter on this fine, sunny, not morning, but afternoon now. But it's, you can see the city's lively. Here in Harrisburg, being the capital, there's a lot of action that goes on, so naturally you're going to have a lot of people walking around, a lot of cars driving by, a lot of businesses hopefully open. Yep, nothing like midday traffic. What a colorful district. It's like a general tourist area. A lot of restaurants, businesses, colorful buildings. This is definitely the place where tourists go because, well, this is right next to the Pennsylvania Capitol. So while after you take a visit there, admire the beauty of the architecture, well, you stop by one of these local restaurants. We are at the foot of the Pennsylvania State Capitol Complex. It is huge, enormous. You know, the sad thing is, it's Sunday, so, well, it's closed. Now that I think about it though, commoners like you or I would probably not be able to get in here without a permit or a reason of some sort. So, well, we have the great outdoors to admire. And if a building is not enough for you, you go down these steps, down a little street, and you see the great Susquehanna River, much larger than what it would be up north. All the tributaries have flowed into the main source, and, well, it's a lot larger now. It would be nice to sit down here, right by this sign and at the foot of this building, but we have a lot more to do. Let's check those things out. The mighty Susquehanna River. And as you can see, it's very steep after this little walkway I'm on. On the other side of that, I have no clue. You know, it might be another part of Harrisburg. If you can tell behind me that there's a bridge and an island, well, you're in luck. We're about to see that up close, probably on the island. Well, that is known as City Island. It's famous in Harrisburg for just being an island in the middle of the Susquehanna River that's technically part of Harrisburg. Fun bridge. Well, we have made it to City Island. Now, what to do? I'm not really sure, but hey, there is a nice looking baseball field. I guess that's Harrisburg's local baseball team. I wonder if season is open. Well, once again, Harrisburg is full of delights. Another great view that's a little hindered by these reeds, but nothing that a few steps forward can't fix. All right, there we go. Well, seems like Harrisburg did not disappoint today. I thought everything would be closed because of Easter, but everything's open, and it's such a colorful, vibrant city in the middle of farm country, Pennsylvania. So, I guess I'll leave the video off here. Standing at the very forefront of the Susquehanna River, in front of a picturesque view of Harrisburg. More travels to come. I will see you at the next location.